Corey, Melanie, and Chuck.
Only radio station I listen to.
The Pulse Morning Jumpstart. Positive hits, Pulse FM.
Well, it is 7:50. Good morning. How about 39 right now? It's supposed to be 45 today, and we might see the sun.
You know, so what feels like a long time ago, I don't even know if David will remember this or not. Maybe he's put it out of his memories. But I was one of those people that saw Hope Ministries from afar and went, why don't they just go get a job? That'll fix everything. And so I had this crazy idea. Maybe if I went and lived there, I could see for myself and educate myself. And the lesson I learned, and I hear you say this quite a bit, you just don't know someone's story.
You have no idea what they have.
You shouldn't assume.
Right.
And we want to introduce you to one of those residents.
Hi, I'm Dennis. When I was in high school, there was always this feeling of not fitting in. I would always wonder what I was going to do next. I really didn't know. And at that time, growing up in the Gary area, the choices were you went to work in the mills, college, or you went to the circus. Along the way came an introduction to substance, alcohol, marijuana, and a fast lane in life. There were things that were going along in my life that had happened. There was sexual abuse along with some physical abuse along the way, and verbal abuse. I started internalizing everything and letting things build up because I didn't want those secrets that I carried for so long to come out. That was a lot of pressure to live with, and I didn't think it was going to have the effect that it had on me 50 years later.
And that's probably a story you hear, that type of story, Steve, a lot. There's a lot going on when someone walks in to Hope.
There's the natural temptation, I think, for us to look at people who are struggling and want to ask the question, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with them? And the question that we've learned to is the right question at Hope is it's not what's wrong with you, it's what's happened to you. And that changes the whole way that you approach not just how you go about serving, but how you go about loving people. And that's, we, again, time and time again, it's not just that they've made bad choices. It's the reasons that have taken them to that point in life. And it'll break your heart when you hear the stories. I've heard David say this time and time again. You think you've heard everything, and then you hear another story, and you just can't believe the kind of pain that people have gone through in their lives.
David, I have a follow-up for you. I've stopped snoring. I feel good about that. I might get invited back someday. I don't know. Hope Ministries, downtown South Bend. Melanie, let's say I want to get involved because you know what? A ministry costs money, right? But there's opportunities to serve. Not only we talked about this super early this morning, is you prosper, and you prosper in your heart when you're giving of yourself. It's not a financial thing. It's a heart thing. So there's opportunities, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, when you have the opportunity to give of yourself, you receive so much back. Maybe you're someone who loves to cook and you want to be in the kitchen. You want to be able to serve people. Well, Hope Ministries has an opportunity for that. Maybe you're someone who has the gift of being an artist like Corey, or you're really good at math and you want to help tutor. You want to volunteer. Hope Ministries is a great place to be able to do this. There are so many different ways you can give, whether it's financially or of the gifts that you have been blessed with, and you can give those back to other people. So 2 different places you can go, hopesb.org, hopesb.org, or pulsefm.com, and just click away and learn.
Chuck, you still here?
Yes, I am.
Would you mind smiling into the Facebook Live camera and delivering the sports?
South Bend is the home of a new pre-professional soccer team. The South Bend Lions will make their debut in the United Soccer League 2 in 2020. The league designed to be a pathway to the pros. The current Bethel coach, Thiago Pinto, will serve as the head coach of the team. The home field yet to be determined. Meanwhile, the confluence of season continues. Basketball fans will get their fill tonight as we split our frequencies on Pulse FM for a pair of games. Notre Dame's women try to snap a 2-game losing streak as Toledo comes to Purcell Pavilion at 7 o'clock. Bob Nagel with the call. The pregame starts at 6:45 on 92.1 and 96.9. On 103.1, Indiana takes on Princeton at the Assembly Hall in Bloomington. Don Fisher with the call, tip-off at 7. High school girls basketball last night featured an upset as Goshen remains unbeaten on the season, knocking off number 4 Marion 45-36. Bryn Shoup Hill scored 23 points to lead the Redhawks. Other girls basketball winners last night include Bremen, Concord, Elkhart Christian, Glenn, Mishawaka, North Judson, Clay, St. Joe, Tippy Valley, and Wawasee. For the first time in 30 years, Notre Dame football will try to wrap up back-to-back perfect home season Saturday when Boston College comes for the season or the home finale at the stadium. Brian Kelly says defending home turf is something his team takes very seriously. The Irish have not lost a home game since September of 2017. No change in the top 4 of the new college football playoff rankings. LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia still hold the prize spots. Last night on the gridiron, the former Adams star Shaq Vann rushed for 101 yards and a touchdown. Eastern Michigan routs Northern Illinois 45-17. Rough night on the ice for our teams. Blackhawks lose to Carolina by a count of 4-2. Ottawa beats Detroit 4-1. We have sports weekday mornings at 6:50 and 7:50 on your home for Notre Dame women's and IU men's basketball. Chuck Freeby, Pulse FM Sports.
Pulse FM Sports powered by the Car Company in Goshen. They're saying thank you to their amazing customers. Stop by on December 1st